Hello and welcome to this webinar, Post-Completion Issues, which is a roundup for conveyancing support staff. My name's Sarah Sams. I'm Head of Residential Property at Dutton Gregory Solicitors. I've been doing residential property for a long time now, initially specialising in shared ownership and now heading up the residential conveyancing team. So just have a quick look. This is what we're going to be looking at today and hopefully what you will learn. So we'll be looking at stamp duty land tax obligations. We'll be looking at post-completion notice requirements in relation to management companies and freeholders, deeds of covenants and licenses to assign, and then the main chunk in relation to registrations at HM Land Registry and the importance of getting that right. So we're going to have a look at name discrepancies, powers of attorney and certificates of compliance as well. So first of all, if we have a look at stamp duty land tax obligations, I've just included a link there. You'll get the notes just to the overview provided by the government in relation to stamp duty land tax and what it is. So stamp duty land tax must be paid if a property or land is purchased in England and Northern Ireland if the price is over a certain level. So currently that's 125,000 or 300,000 if you're a first-time buyer, or £150,000 for non-residential land and properties. Now, stamp duty land tax is payable based on what's called the consideration. So that may include the actual purchase price, but it may also include things like a debt or transferring a debt or being released from a debt. So the consideration is normally recorded on the contract and transfer or lease. So that's where you'd be looking to see what the consideration is. If there is anything else included in that consideration, that should be shown on the stamp duty land tax return that should be drafted and approved by clients prior to completion of the purchase. And that stamp duty land tax return, after it has been approved and after completion's taken place, it must be submitted, and any stamp duty land tax due must be paid within 14 days of completion. So what are the consequences if that form is not submitted and the stamp duty land tax is not paid within those 14 days? So initially, if you miss that 14-day period, there's a penalty of £100. If it's after the 14-day period, but within 3 months of completion. If it's after 3 months for completion, then the penalty goes up to £200. In addition to that, interest is accrued on a daily basis on the amount of SDLT payable. So for every day after the 14 days that the stamp duty land tax is not paid, then there is interest accruing on that amount that is payable.